Hello, hello, and welcome everyone to the third and final part to the Cowboy Life Simulator. I am Apex, and I'm going to be giving just my final thoughts here on this game demo as it sits at the moment, of course. Again, it is just a demo, but kind of giving my thoughts. So, I've done a lot of the in-game stuff kind of off-screen to see what was implemented, what's not. I've noticed a few things. So, saving your game and then loading back in will regenerate the barn here that you've got to demolish at the beginning. So as you can see, all the little shops and stuff I've built are still here. The barn has just regenerated on top of it. Same thing over here. Well, we built the house in the last episodes. Everything is kind of regenerated back on top of it. One of the other downsides to this game at the moment that I figured out the hard way is that when you save and log back in, everything in your storage chests, your feed for your horses, cows, any of that, anything that's actually in a chest will disappear. So essentially, it seems like the world completely respawns the way it was beforehand, besides keeping the buildings and things like that that you have placed. Now, the good side to that, in a way, is that you get some free logs and stuff, quite a bit of them. You know, I've raised a lot of money. Mined quite a bit after learning that. Just kept everything kind of here in my pocket here. I've tried to expand our land here. The first expansion, it doesn't seem to work. Bought the rifle, things of that nature. Went after the bounty hunt and did the horse race. Horse race was pretty fun. I think they could mark you off the race area a little bit better, but other than that, it was actually a pretty decent bit of fun. So downside is definitely, you know, not being able to save or continue anything like that. But good side to that, like I said, is if it was just this loading back in, I could kind of deal with that. Getting the free resources definitely helps with the grind of this game, especially for a demo. Downside, losing everything in every bit of storage, period. So, I mean, if you're crafting something just to check out the game in the demo, make sure you take it back out. Even leaving something in here, when you craft something in here, leaving it in there will result in that being gone. So always make sure you pull these out. And then I will say, we figured out the water tower does water everything back here. The animals, like the dog, does not seem to really follow or anything that great still, so that's not greatly implemented. We did hire a little protector dude. So far I haven't seen him do anything, so I can't really comment on how that works, but as you can see, the little water tower thing here does work. It keeps everything, you know, watered and ready to go. These gray ones are dead. So let's see if I can find one. Let's see. All of these are ready to be harvested, so water doesn't matter. But yeah, anyways. So I've explored every bit of the map that's here right now. I looked at all the different, what am I trying to say? The different merchants and things in the game at the moment. All of them are pretty much the same. Each town has the same ones as another town or anywhere else in the game. So there's not like any special merchant out there that I've been able to find. The other thing is, I could not find anywhere to hire workers for the farm. Now It does, talk about workers being able to, work on the farm, things of that nature. Like I said, honestly, right now, unfortunately, I can't find anywhere to do that. So, I'm not sure if that's just possibly not implemented in the game at the moment, or it is. And it's just not marked on the map or something to that effect. The other thing I've noticed here is if you are playing this and you do get shot by going after one of the bounties or something of that effect, you can't heal. There is a bandage that the church gives you whenever you take up the quest for a bounty, but every time, I've used it 3 times, reloaded each time after doing it. Unfortunately, my health just continues to degrade after using the bandage, with a little bleeding sign that appears at the end of the health bar. So the bandage doesn't actually seem to do anything at the moment, unfortunately. So if you get hurt, you're pretty much dead. Now, a way to counteract that right now, as the demo sits, is to make sure you save before any gunfight you know that you're going to get into. And you can load in right before it. The other way to do it is, as soon as you get shot, you can save the game and then reload back in. Now, you'll reload back in with that same little teardrop, blood drop, whatever you want to call it, right here, but your health doesn't seem to degenerate. It doesn't keep going down, or mine would go down just a little bit and then jump back up. And it would keep doing that until finally it just kind of went away. So, like I said, I don't know if that's a glitch in the game right now or what causes that. I've also found no way to build any type of bandages. Bought the cures, all that type of stuff from the merchants. None of that seemed to help with the bleeding. So, at this moment, I just don't think that any of the cures or bandages, anything like that, helps. So we checked out just about everything I can find to do in this game. So pros, I would say building, I like. Very easy, very straightforward. Placement needs to be a little bit better. When placing things, being able to have it away from you when you're placing it would make it a lot easier, especially on the bigger buildings. The level 1 house here wasn't that hard. Level 2 was a little touchy right here, but this level 2 barn, because of its size, was very hard to place. Same thing goes for the actual storage barn there. That was extremely hard to place, to the point where I only got lucky enough to actually hop up on a tree as it was growing, and I was able to place it down. So that is definitely going to have some tweaks. I really do like the idea of this game and where it's kind of headed, it seems. Being able to have workers on your farm, expanding your farm, growing every aspect of your farm, no matter what kind it is, whether it's, cattle, sheep, pigs, to, planting orchards or growing just regular crops as wheat, etc. Doing bounties, things of that nature, I think would be really great if they improve on what they've already got and continue in this direction. I know I will definitely be checking it out once it comes out. But as of right now, they definitely got some bugs that are going to have to be fixed. There's just no way around it, and especially, like I said, not being able to save anything in any of your storages really sucks, because you will kill people out there. I have most of this filled up with ammo and guns, from, taking it off dead bodies, things of that nature. But, oh, and we've got a chicken dying. Yeah. So, same thing kind of goes, like I said, for your chickens and stuff like that. Unfortunately, there's just no way around it at the moment. As you can see, I picked a lot of grass and stuff on this one. And corn, things of that, not grass, corn, I'm sorry, to be able to like feed the animals and stuff. Because all this is free money. If you come over here and you take the time to grab it, you can definitely get a lot of free money right off the rip from doing so. And then you can kind of just keep building up on top of that once you get that free money started. I would suggest, I did about, I don't know, 10 lines of this maybe, and it respawns really quickly. Same thing with the trees. I can't tell you how many times I've chopped down that little area right there of trees, and usually by the time I get to one end and I'm done, the rest have already spawned back. So I'm guessing they kind of expected that with the demo and accounted for that. But not being able to leave everything in, I don't know even how to use this for the horse and stuff like that, being able to have water, same thing for the dog. There's a lot of ways. Oop, he just died. Yep. So there's a lot of things. Like I said, it is a demo, so I'm not going to be too hard on it, but once those things are fixed, I think it will be a lot better than what it is right now. Let's see. I don't have any weed. All that got done away with once it despawned it. But anyways, it'll be a really decent game, I think, once it kind of gets going. So it looks like both my cows have despawned. One of my goats have. So it despawns quite a bit of stuff, it looks like. But anyways, so that's pretty much my take on it. The firing, stuff like that, is pretty straightforward. I did notice when gathering resources, things of that nature, it is easier to individually click than to click once and hold down. It doesn't seem to like that. It doesn't register. As such, see, for some reason my keys aren't working. It's making me scroll right now, so that's the first time it's done that. But if I click and hold, as you can see, every other cut or so, it kind of doesn't recognize it, to where if I actually come here, click, I go, and then click each time, it does it just fine. That is the other downside to that. As you've seen in video 1 and possibly 2, everything goes flying. So when you're doing ores, things of that nature, it makes it really hard. I use the little place over here to go mine. There's a lot more iron and stuff over there, plus the coal right here. So you can hit kind of this one here and then hit this one, and you're good to go for a little while. Not much over here in this little town. Same merchants that are at the train station here are here. Only place you can get animals is here. I tried buying a horse. Don't waste your money. It doesn't work right now either. This train station, been in here, nothing there. Hot air balloon, there's absolutely nothing down here right now besides the horse race. And it kind of carries you up through here and then carries you all the way through here, and then you end up somewhere over here. But then once you win or lose, it brings you back. Like I said, kind of fun. But other than that, nothing else going on down here. You can't get in to the army checkpoint right now that I've found a way to. so it's kind of off limits at the moment. There's a gate right here, as you can see, and there's some few guys out here that guards the gate, and they don't let you in. There's still some NPCs that shows that you can talk to that unfortunately right now, or at least in my game, it could not speak to me back. Now it does show up here, 20,000 meters, forearm level 3. The only thing I can guess on that is your farm level increases as you build more items or buildings, because I've actually done nothing else. The little table here, I've seen nothing new as far as building. I can't find any blueprints, so I don't know if that's not in the game yet or something, or if I'm just missing it. I've built everything else that doesn't require blueprints and stuff like that, and either episode 1, 2, or off camera. Some of it works, some of it don't. As you can see, I've got supposedly 2 cows, don't know where they're at, and I got 1 sheep, don't know where it's at. Hunger, all 3, you know, 100, 100. So they'll probably die, but yeah, I really just, I don't know. They kind of just appear and disappear wherever they want to, it seems. So, but anyways, like I said, not a bad game for what it is. For being in a demo, it is a little fun to mess around and play with. But just know that you are going to have some issues, and do not leave anything in any type of storage unit or building or anything of that nature, because if you do, you're really going to hate having to get all of that. That is definitely the biggest downside to this game right now, I think, besides you know, not being able to get the farm kind of going. I think if they fixed the storage and fixed the farm stuff on being able to just utilize the basic of what they've got in the game right now, the game would be a fairly decent little farm style gameplay, because of all the stuff you kind of can do in it if it was working. I could definitely, you know, fix the farm up, expand it, you know, grow fields, hire workers, get, you know, my chickens, sheep, cattle, all the pigs, stuff like that going, and building my own little stuff, my moonshine and all that type of stuff, and still have some fun in this game if everything was working the way it should. Like I said, try out the demo, see what you think. It is something I'm going to be looking forward to, seeing where it goes, if they stay on the same track, if they implement some fixes to get the game functioning correctly, and if they do, it's a game I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for. But I hope y'all have enjoyed episode 1 through 3 on this. These are just my thoughts on the game, of course. And if y'all got any tips or tricks that I may have didn't see on this game that you know about, please let me know in the comments, as well as any suggestions for any other games you might want me to check out. I'm Apex, and I hope you enjoyed this. Hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.